Hey my beautiful Aries peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at you with your July 2023 tarot reading. How are you? Hope all is well. I just want to mention before we start, if you're interested in personal readings, products, and so much more, feel free to check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. It's going to be the first link in the description below. But Team Ram Fam, how are we doing? Hope we're doing well. And let's see what's going on here for July 2023. So what's going to be showing up here for the zodiac sign of Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This card really wants to come out if I can grab it. And we have a 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, that's a beautiful start for you guys. 10 of Pentacles here can definitely be representing stability and security within your finances. So some of you guys this month might be feeling really good about your money situation. If you've been like getting a bonus at work, or if you're receiving a bonus at work, it might be like a really fat check. So it's like, dude, that's awesome. You know, I got a really good check, really good money. You could be getting a great payout, especially if you own your own business. Maybe you're going to get a really good sale, something of that nature. Maybe you're a car salesman. You sell like a really nice car, something of that nature. But there could be an increase in finances showing up here for you. For others of you, weird message, or not weird, but probably for one Aries out there, I'm hearing like we get to be a family again. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles might be representing, paired with the 6 of Swords, that you're moving forward here with someone. Maybe if you've been having troubles in paradise with a romantic partner, with someone that you've been married to, you might be getting to the point where you're reconnecting with your married partner and you're getting to that place where it's like we get to be a family again. Everything feels good. We're kind of revisiting our marriage. We're making things work. You know, something like that might be happening here for a few of you as well. But let's go ahead and get our last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's popping. What do we got going on for the Ram Fam? July 2023. Overall energy. There's that 10 of Pentacles coming out here again. I love it. Looking at the current energy, we have here the King of Swords, what you're dealing with here. The 6 of Swords coming out again. Looking at the current outcome, we have here the Temperance. All right, so 10 of Pentacles here, King of Swords. You're getting pretty serious about something, Aries, with the King of Swords, but it's the energy of being seriously devoted, right? I think that this is about staying on your grind. This is the energy about focusing up, making sure you handle business. Now, when I look at what you're dealing with being the 6 of Swords, you are making something improve, right? 6 of Swords is all about going forward. I definitely feel like you are trying to improve a situation for the secure future. You're trying to improve a situation for your future security. Whether you're trying to improve a relationship, improve family matters, improve finances, whatever it may be for you, I definitely see you guys having success in that area of life. Looking at the current outcome being the Temperance, really happy about how things are going. So it feels like a really good month for you. It's like I'm happy how things are panning out and turning out for me at this moment in time. You know, hard work here pays off. I'm putting in the hard work, and you're definitely seeing some sort of results. You know, it could be anything. Hard work in your job and in your career, in family matters. Maybe you're working on yourself, maybe you're bodybuilding, whatever it is, you're seeing results here, and it feels pretty damn good here to start. All right, let's go ahead and move forward. Let's have a look here and see what's going to be showing up in the challenge position for Aries in July. Showing up in your challenge, Knight of Swords. Communication or action? Which one? Let's take a look. 8 of Swords here. Chariot card here. Okay. So I think you're making progress in really focusing on creating the security of your future, but I also still think that there is partially some bumps in the road that you haven't yet overcome, okay? The pavement hasn't come yet where you pave over those bumps. So 8 of Swords, energy of being concerned about your future. So it's like, okay, I'm definitely noticing that things are changing, things are bending to my favor. It's been cool. Things are working out for me, but I'm still a little concerned, you know, just a teeny bit concerned that maybe not everything pans out the way that I want it to. But I think that most importantly, you got to take the progress you get, right? Progress is progress. I'm always going to be the person that says small steps equal big wins. And I think that ultimately here too, it's like, appreciate the progress for what it is. You know, you may not get everything to turn out exactly how you want it to, but it's a great start to see that you're moving in a good direction and you are starting to build the security to your future that you have been looking for overall. So whatever kind of common goal you've had, you're seeing success there. You might not get the full thing immediately. It might take some time. Maybe things will change along the road and maybe turn out different, but different's not always so bad too. You know, I feel like this is something I want to remind you of, Aries, is to trust the process, because even if things don't play out exactly how you expected it to or wanted it to, it doesn't mean that it's playing out bad. Whenever we get knocked off course and get redirected doesn't mean, oh my God, it's not working out for me. Maybe it just means something else is meant for you instead. So I would really try to take trusting the process into account here, jumping into July 2023. All right, having a look at what you can expect throughout the rest of the month. 7 of Wands. The energy of resilience. Yeah, I feel like you're really on your shit here, Aries. 7 of Wands is the energy of being resilient. It's also the energy, too, of like kind of blocking out anything that does not resonate with you at this time. I'm hearing that you're cutting things out. For some of you, maybe you're going on a diet, you're cutting certain things out, sugars, things of that nature. For others of you, it could be about having to cut out anything that's negative and detrimental to you being on your own course and path. I am seeing a situation where some of you might be distancing yourself from a parent. And that might be due to the nature of feeling as if the parent is pretty unsupportive of you or what you're doing with your life. And I think you've kind of reached a breaking point, or more so a limit, where it's like, I can't tolerate this anymore. I can't keep listening to it over and over again and explaining myself over and over again. It's like, I want my sovereignty. You know, I want to just be free. I want to live my life. I don't want to have to constantly always hear something about it. I'm kind of getting that energy of a parent who's just like always disapproving of something, or just always naturally very unsupportive. And that irritation is just too much for you to handle. So definitely understandable there if you're taking some space here from a parent, just kind of living your life doing your own thing. Okay, but 7 of Wands, though, you are making sure you stay on course. I'm hearing that Aries are definitely holding themselves accountable, so you're making sure you hold yourself accountable and responsible for getting from point A to point B. You know, if I'm going to make my goals happen, I can't blame anybody else. If they don't, I have to only blame myself. You know, I got to be willing to back and support myself here at this time and be the backbone of my own success in my future. Yeah, so definitely holding yourself accountable here, definitely making sure you keep yourself on par. All right, what do we got for the overall outcome for Aries? What's going to be the overall outcome here in the month of July? We have here the 10 of Wands. Why do we have the 10 of Wands? That's interesting. We got a Wheel of Fortune. We got an 8 of Wands. Oh, so I don't feel like it's 10 of Wands in the sense that, hey, the rest of your month's going to end up being a burdensome month, okay? I don't think that's the case here for you. Clarifying the 10 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune to the 8 of Wands, I think it's about taking away the burdens that you've dealt with. It's about kind of taking a look at all the stuff that really was holding you back in life and making you upset, and realizing just how much everything's changing. So if you've had a problem, you found a solution. You know, maybe you've been really upset with your finances for a while, but you've been working on it. Now coming into the end of the month, it's like, I'm happy that things are finally changing because I don't have to feel so financially restricted anymore. You know, maybe it's like I have more money to spend on myself, my family, etc. You know, if you've been really unhappy with your romantic situation, maybe a marriage, and you and your partner have kind of been going through the ringer, it's been tough, and now things have improved and the quality of your relationships have improved. It's like, it's so nice not to be fighting anymore, but instead to be really happy, to be really communicative, to talk, to relax, to enjoy being in the space with my partner, right? So it's nice that you're seeing change. And I think that that's going to be a very appreciative energy coming off of you guys at the end of the month here in July. It's like, it's nice to see things change, you know? My life didn't have to stay the same. And as soon as I held myself accountable and put in the work, yeah, there were genuine changes, you know? I'm not going to sit here and say that maybe you guys were making excuses. Maybe some of you were, maybe some of you weren't. But I think that when we get caught in a negative cycle of constantly saying our life sucks, we're going to continue to perpetuate that, right? I've definitely been in periods of time in my life where I was going through something rough and I was like, you know what? My life fucking sucks. And I reinforced that every single day. And the definition of that is negative reinforcement. You know, I practice and preach positive reinforcement very often because the more we negatively reinforce things in our lives, the more we keep getting stuck in a perpetuating cycle of negativity. It's going to be the same shit, different day. But when we start to have positive reinforcement, when we reinforce positive thoughts, we reinforce positive situations happening for us, we will start to see a difference inevitably. We will train and reprogram our brain to think differently and to manifest different outcomes. So for the Aries peeps here coming into July 2023, there's going to be a lot of gratitude here at the end of the month of like, yeah, things are most certainly changing. You know, when I mentioned here potential concerns that may come up from you, it's not necessarily, you know, I don't want to sit here and say that those potential concerns are 100% coming from you. I feel like it's more coming from that negative repetition of negative reinforcement. So if you're having any sort of concerns, I think it's just because naturally and mentally you were used to having to concern or be concerned about your life. You see what I'm saying? I don't feel like the concerns showing up here are genuine, Aries. I think it's more just about you've been so used to maybe thinking of the worst outcome, or maybe thinking that things never change, and that's why you get a little bit worried here. So as you start to reprogram and change your mind here, jumping into July, it's going to be a different story for you. I don't think concerns are going to be that present for that long. Inevitably, you'll be able to let that energy go. Okay? All right, guys, moving on forward, let's have a look and see what the most important message is going to be for you in July 2023. So what's the most important message here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout July 2023. We got here the Justice card. This is Libra energy. We have here the Page of Wands, and we have here the Knight of Wands as well. I really feel like you're going to be called here this month to really start going for things. I think it's about time to jump back into being much more of a go-getter. Five of Wands, you were restricted in your past from being a go-getter because you were always looking at the worst possible outcome. Maybe you didn't feel very confident that good things were going to happen for you. And like I've mentioned, I've been there tons of times in my life where I've constantly negatively reinforced that good things never happen for me. And due to that, I manifested a life where I never really felt like I had good or positive outcomes. It really sucked. But now that you're in more of a better space of positive reinforcement, you're believing that good things can come to you, good things can happen, you're going to see a difference. So I think the universe is trying to tell you, take advantage here of being in such a balanced, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually state. Really take advantage of being super balanced here this month. And if you have an interest in something, if you have a new idea, a new goal, whatever it may be for you, it's a time to be a go-getter because you will start to see success here. You know, the more that you can believe in yourself, I always say it, I know it's a cliche, but the more you can believe in yourself and follow through with action, the more you can attract and manifest things into your life. There is no law of attraction without law of action. The law of attraction part is about believing that what you want already exists and is happening for you in your reality. And the law of action part is just taking action to get there, you know? So you combine those two, you manifest. So I do feel like the universe wants you to take advantage of this energy and definitely make sure that if there's something you want, go for it. Be a go-getter here at this time. Now, as we are about to close off your read, I do want to see if there's just any kind of advice coming in here right now from the universe for Aries. So is there any advice coming in here from the universe for Team Aries, please, throughout July 2023? We have here the Three of Cups, enjoy yourself. We have here the Three of Wands. And we have here the Fool card. Yeah, enjoy yourself and don't hold back. Very clear-cut message. Three of Wands is the energy of waiting for your ships to come in. What I learned a long time ago about the universe is that the universe is incredibly literal. It will reflect back to you exactly what you put out there. So if you say to the universe, hey, universe, I'm waiting for a beautiful man to sweep me off my feet one day, the universe will say, yeah, you're waiting for a beautiful man to sweep you off your feet one day. Doesn't mean it's happening, right? But if you tell the universe, I'm so happy and thankful that I met my soulmate. We're in a happy relationship together. He treats me amazing. And there's so much unconditional love here. The universe will reflect that back to you because the universe is very, very literal. The universe will always say yes to what it is you vibrationally put out into it. So Three of Wands, definitely don't hold back. Be a person of action this month here with the Fool card. Like I said, be a go-getter this month and do everything you can to enjoy yourself. It's summer, it's July, it's a good time, it's a good vibe. We don't want to deal with this. You're escaping this, Five of Wands. You're letting go of negative reinforcement. You're letting go of all the other kinds of bullshit you've been dealing with here at this time, Aries. Now is the time to enjoy yourself, to be positive, to be kind to yourself, and to continue to keep on putting in the hard work because it sincerely pays off. All right, guys. All right, Aries. This was a wonderful reading. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed your July monthly tarot video. Of course, if you are new here, definitely do consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. And if you guys are interested in a personal reading, you guys can book me on my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. First link in the description below. But have a wonderful rest of July, everybody. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Much love to my Ram fam. And guys, take care and have yourselves a good one. Peace.